Second chance Sunday over in Group B as Malawai and Zimbabwe lock horns, and a win for either of them. They could, of course, get themselves back into contention. We'll take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. That's right, folks, back once again with another 5-minute preview. Looking forward to Malawai up against Zimbabwe over in Group B. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe to get your back and say all things AFCON related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one roof. A good chance for these two sides to bounce back, of course, and a win for them will put them on 3 points, which, of course, will be very, very close to being enough to get through to the knockout stage. We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They're the Patreons. And a big shout out to Jay, Pontis, and Relay, becoming the latest member of the gang, as he became the latest member of the Patreon gang. He went down there, smashed on the bottom line, of course, went over and put his faith behind the channel. Do appreciate that, guys. If you want to help out, do appreciate it as well. So let's get going then. Of course, looking forward to this game over in Group B at the King Kong Stadium, of course, on 14th of January. Malawai against Zimbabwe, of course, locking horns in the battle of the shitty badges. I think both these two need to revamp their badges. Of course, Malawai, managed by the Chuckle brothers, Mario Manika and Mickey Mawasi. Of course, Group B runners-up secured the deal on the 29th of March 2021. This has been the third appearance in the tournament. Last time I was in 2010, but they've never made it outside the group stages. Of course, 1994 and 2010 both failed to get out of the group set. But a win here, they will change that. They'll set a personal best. 129th according to the world of rankings of FIFA, and 250 to 1 to lift the trophy at the end of the campaign. Let's take a look at the table then, shall we? Of course, this is it. Of course, not so great for Malawai at the moment, but a win against Zimbabwe or a point or something like that will make them change. But realistically, you've got to win this game. I don't see any of the two, the Malawai or Zimbabwe, picking a result against Senegal or Guinea at the final game of the groups. So must win, you would think, for Malawai. Of course, they'll take on Senegal on the conclusion of the group on Tuesday, January the 18th. Of course, let's remind ourselves of the very, very small squad that is, of course, Malawai. Peter Chalopi at the back there, of course, Stanley Stanudi as well. With, of course, into midfield, we've got the likes of Jonathan Christopher Bandanda. And, of course, up top, with the likes of Richard Mabulu leading the charge. Of course, this is the state of play for the lineup. We've got Kakahose at the back there with Stanley Sanudi, Dennis Chambeze, Peter Chalopi, and Nevan Bankini Mavaza at the back. We've got Mabulu and Banda in there for, of course, Charles Petro and Peter Banda as well, with Gabidino Mahango and Kanunda Mahunga supporting the charge for Malawai. Of course it is. Zimbabwe, of course, managed by Norman Mabeza, qualified as Group H runners-up. 25th of March, they secured the deal. This is their 5th tournament. And, of course, last time I was in 2019. They've never made it out of the group stages. I can feel it. I can feel it in my waters. This is the year for you guys to get out of the group. Basically, beat Malawai and you're on your way. 121st in the ranking according to FIFA, 100 to 1 to go the distance. Of course, they were rumoured to not even make the tournament. Last minute replacements were lined up as well. Of course, they couldn't find themselves bottom of the pops after that narrow loss against Senegal, and it was late. They were so close to getting a massive point against Senegal, of course. Malawai, of course, their opponents now. Then they take on, of course, Guinea in the last match, of course, on the January 18th. Which, again, if you get a result here against Malawai, all cards on the table. So remind ourselves of the squad for Zimbabwe. Then, of course, Martin Mabeza between the sticks. Teenage Hadede, of course, alongside Kevin Medozos. Never Tigare. Up top, we got the likes of David Moyo, who plays his football in England, and Tino Kadaweke from Lille. Let's take a look at the lineup then, shall we? Got Petrus Mare, of course, between sticks. Kangara, Madubu, Hadabebe, Amuriora, of course, make up a back four. Madozongwe, Ishmael Wade, Kabasoko, Shimachi, Karabere and David Moyo. Of course, everyone knows this lineup. Take a look at the record then, shall we? Of course, now these two sides have played each other 3 times in 2015. We've got 2 wins to Zimbabwe, nothing for Malawai, and 1 draw. However, Malawai coming to this 5 defeats and about 17% form up against the Zimbabwe side, who also haven't won in the last 12 games. It's absolutely shocking form. 8% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around, they played each other. It was a 2-2 draw back in July 2021. It's not too long ago, guys. Less than 6 months ago, give or take. Of course, Zimbabwe picked up a win back in 2016. I did put a vote out there. 57 of you had voted. Malawai 18%. I've got Zimbabwe at 68%, and the draw is at 14%. So quite tight on the on the votage there. Of course, like I said, win or bust here for both of these two sides, and I don't think there's points waiting for them in the next round of matches. Of course, Malawai will be taking on, I think, Senegal. Of course, Zimbabwe taking on Guinea. However, a win will give you the confidence, maybe, to cause a bit of an upset as well. I cannot see anything but a 0-0 draw here. Zimbabwe, of course, a little bit late in the game, and of course, There'll be a huge opportunity for both these two sides to blow it up. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully there's a winner for either of these two nations to give themselves a little bit of hope, to give themselves the belief that maybe they can get out of the group stages for the first time ever. That's my take. And of course, this game, be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon. If you think you are an African football expert and want to get involved in content creation, I'm on the lookout for my team of Avengers. Could you be it for Africa? Let me know down below. And of course, big shout out to my Patreons. If you want to help us out in another way, check out that link as well. Patreon.com/Roverseas. But until then, dudes, we are Dunny Dunzo.